Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Simi. I'm actually on my way to work. I am already dressed up and all that good stuff. So when I'm done recording this, I can go. So I just want to talk about tips and not exactly tricks, basically they're common knowledge so that you can have some knowledge on being a night shift nurse or all that good stuff. So disclaimer, I was a day shift before I switched to nights. Nights for me is so much better. So yes, night shift nursing for me is much better than day shift, but at the same time it has its pros and its cons and all that good stuff. So I'm going to talk about some tips and the pros and cons of night shift nursing. I will start with the pros. The number one pro I have with night shift nursing is at night you don't have so many people on the floor. The place is peaceful to an extent, depending on the type of floor you're on. I'm on a neuro floor, and so it's not exactly all the way peaceful. There are a lot of confused patients. You'll always have that confused patient trying to get up and leave the hospital. It's not as peaceful, but trust me, I would say that you have less family trouble, you have less stuff going on like around you, because during the day you have the PTOT people are coming, speech pathology people, doctors, all that good stuff. It can get overwhelming, and so I feel like night shift for that is a bit calm, a bit nicer with the environment, with the air, with the vibe. It's always chill. I like that chill. You get me. At least something is less exciting. Do you get what I'm saying? If you have been in acute care environments, you understand how exciting it could be. I feel like night shift for me is a beautiful thing, but I would say start on days first to see and compare. Don't go straight into night shifts so that you have something to compare to. Another pro is that on my way to work, everything is opened. I can go to the store, I can do stuff, and then like if I forget to get something before going to work, I can get it on my way to work. I mean, I've not had cause to do that, but things are open, not like during the day shift where you have to get to the hospital by 7 a.m. By 6:50, you have to be in the hospital, and things are not opened yet. I heard that Panera wants to start opening at, I think, 7. Like at some point, I was like, what happens to me? I have to be at the hospital by 6:50. Like, you want to consider things like that. And normally on my way to work, the highway is much freer. It's not as busy. Not everybody is trying to get to work. And so that's another pro I consider. But there's a con with that, actually. Another pro is that you can basically do things during the day, get things done, hit things, when everybody is awake, not when everybody's asleep. How do you get things done? You can't go to the store during the night, because with day shift, you finish by 7 p.m. and basically everything is closed at that point, except for Walmart and stuff like that. But during night shifts, you can still go for things during the day before you go back to work. That's if you didn't work the previous night, because trust me, you're going to be out. Like, I'm always out on the day after I go to work, like on the day after the night shift. I would say it comes with a lot of time, but see, you still have the same 24 hours. Like, if you pick to be a day shift or a night shift, you still have the same 24 hours. So don't play yourself and say, oh, you have so much time during the day, but at the same time, you have to spend it sleeping. But I see it as a pro, as per like you can still do stuff before or after you slept. Another pro for me is that you have time to actually look at the patient as a whole. You have time to read about this patient. Not like during the day where even if the patient is not the one giving you work to do, there are other things or other people giving you work to do. Like during the day, there are certain things you have to chart that you don't usually chart at night, like the rounding sheets that I'm aware of. You have to like write it out before 10 a.m. in the morning so that you can give it to the charge nurse so that she can use it to round, or the manager can use it to round and all that good stuff. So we don't have to do that. I would say you have so much time at night to actually get things done and be much more orderly and all that good stuff. So I feel like during the days you're task oriented, during the nights you're patient oriented. Like you get time to actually think about the care of your patient. You have time to actually look at what your patient is getting, look at why, and look at, for me as a new grad nurse, I feel like that is so much helpful because I won't be able to know why I'm doing certain tasks if I don't like read up on this patient. And reading up on this patient, I have time during the night to do that. So that for me is a pro. So let's go to the cons real quick. One big con is that you are at risk of a lot of accidents. So I have been involved in an accident. It was a minor accident, not with anybody, but with just myself and the curb. Basically, I slept off, I dozed off on the steering, and I went straight into the curb. Basically, I had to like replace my tire, replace the wheel, everything. That cost me money. But at the same time, I thank God it didn't cost me my life. They did advise like take a while at work to just chill in the car or just sleep or find somewhere to just rest your head for 30 minutes before you hit the road. What I do now is I try to get snacks or something to keep my mouth moving because I know that helps me and stimulates my brain to stay awake. Music doesn't help me as much because I try to blast the whole car with music, but it doesn't help as much, trust me. You feel so tired at the end of your shift in the morning. Another con is basically your sleep quality decreases. Your health can be affected. You just have to, that's why they say night shift nurses have a lower number of years or something like that, like compared to day shift nurses. But I feel like it all comes down to the care that you can provide yourself, and I'll come with tips and tricks to help you with all the cons and all that good stuff. So I'll go to the tricks now. The tips and tricks I have for you, basically, it applies to everyone, day shift, night shifts. You can use this. The number one thing I would say is when it comes to the things you want to get for your as a new nurse or whatever, I would say get good uniforms. I personally love the Dickies uniform. They have these things. I really love these things. Like you can put your tag instead of putting it here. I don't like it. It draws it down. But this is a lifesaver. It just, you can hook it here and use your badge. This uniform is quality uniform. That's why it's expensive. Like the Dickies brand is expensive, and that's fine because I actually went the cheap route when I first started on Amazon. I bought one $20 uniform for like one whole set or something. Was it 20 or 30? I don't know. But that was a no. It wore out basically, and I couldn't wear it again. So I would say invest in good uniforms. 2-3 pairs is enough. A pair, basically, the whole set. Sorry, 2 or 3 sets of uniform is enough. Is amazing, and that would get you through your, because you only work 3 days a week, so I think you're good with that. Another tip and trick is basic. I would say take care of your mental health. Take care of your mental health. Get a therapist. Even before anything starts bubbling in your life and starts going downhill, I would say get a mental health therapist. It could help a ton, okay? Limit your coffee intake. Start taking your vitamins. Vitamin B has really, I think it's helping me. I just started it recently, and so I think it's a good vitamin to add to your vitamins that you take every day or however often, because I know some people use vitamin C, but vitamin B for me is bomb. I take other vitamins as well. I take women's multivitamin. This is what I take to help myself, help my body, just feel a little bit better. Another thing I'd like to tell you is invest in good self-care measures. This is part of self-care. I only started exercising recently, and it gives you a boost basically. Drink a lot of water. This water right here, drink a lot of it. It's really important for your health and your overall well-being. Another thing is take care of your skin. I use sunscreen before I go at night. I know, it seems weird, but let me tell you, the sun is still out before I go to work, and I use it just in case. I have a subscription with Nava Health. Nava Health basically provides, I don't know, care in general. What I do is massage. Like I just go there for massages. I make my appointments ahead because I know my schedule. So I just space it out like 2 weeks or 3 weeks apart. I try to make it to my appointments because they're so much relaxing. Like that's why I actually get to sleep an hour. Like it's so nice. Trust me, I never want to miss any appointment with them. Another thing I do is mani and pedicure. Okay, that I feel is just, baby girl life. You're just treating yourself nice, boosting your, just boosting, giving yourself a boost. And I feel like that's nice too. Another thing I've taken an interest in is candles. Um, Candles are really nice. They smell so good. They really do smell good. I really do like them as well. Go to your doctor's appointments, okay? Make appointments. See the doctor, see the dentist, see the ophthalmologist, see your dentist, everybody, see them. I saw my gynecologist for the first time, I'm late to the party, but I had to go see her, and trust me, it wasn't a pleasant experience, but that's out of the way, okay? That's out of the way. Keep up with your prescriptions. Take good care of you. You need to take good care of you. In as much as you're taking care of patients and you're fighting and you're bustling and you're being that good nurse that you are, I would say take a chill pill and take care of you. You have to take care of your mental health. You have to take care of your spiritual health as well. Find time to go to church, okay? I would say if your hospital is want to schedule you on weekends, don't do yourself harm by scheduling yourself on more weekends, because I know mine schedules like one every other week or something, and the mistake I made at the beginning was actually put myself to work on those days as well, like in addition to the other ones they've already scheduled. So I would say don't do yourself that harm and do more, okay? Go to church, meet people, talk to people, okay? Because that's how I get my social life going, is by going to church. Sleep masks, you need that. Sleep masks and blackout curtains, you need that in your room, okay? You need to be able to sleep, okay? During the day it's all bright, everybody's shouting and all. Tell them ahead, please, I have to sleep, can you give me that time, please? Okay? And then also, like, make the room as dark as possible. Get blackout curtains. I know they're expensive, but they're really worth it sometimes, like most times. I usually eat before I sleep so that I don't have a reason to wake up, because hunger can wake me up. It will slap me back into life. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please tap that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't go and you watch me, so please just subscribe. I would like to have you as a part of this YouTube community and YouTube family, basically. And so please do share, like, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification button as well so that you get notified.